What's good with y'all? This is God's Conduit, and I got another one for y'all. All right, so I'm gonna start with choosing the correct path. Choosing the correct path to walk with God. It also depends on what your passions are, what you actually look forward to, because God will choose things that go along with the passions that He already has ignited in you. So let's say you are a compassionate person, He may choose you to be a leader or someone who basically can speak to other people about God. Let's say you're a person who is very organized. He may choose to have you basically be over a company and basically be headed, making sure that everything is organized for the company, but make sure that it's done in a way that is godly and is basically being ran efficiently. Putting the haters to rest. All right, so sometimes there will be a whole lot of people who are coming against what you're trying to put together. Let's say somebody is up here trying to build a church for God, and they don't realize they've already built the first side of the wall. They're on another, working on the next part of the wall, but they don't realize that there are people trying to kick down their bricks. They're trying to replace their cement with putty, whatever you can imagine. Basically, these are metaphors and talking about the fact that basically there are so many different ways that you can stumble when trying to walk on the path with God. Literally, you have to avoid all the different witchcraft that's around. You have to avoid the different naysayers who basically say that you're not qualified for whatever position God is calling you to, whether He's calling you to be a writer, whether He's calling you to be a speaker, a musician, whatever it is. God will literally qualify you after you've gotten on the job. He'll go to get you the job, and then basically He'll teach you the ways of how to get better and better with it until you actually fit very knittingly into the position. Taking the challenge on. So that's the one thing. When God calls you to something, He may call you to something that, even if it's in your field, it's not something directly that you were doing, but He can show you the proper ways for you to be able to channel your creativity, channel your strength, channel your energy into the project until it actually becomes something that is fruitful and something that basically will not only serve God but will help serve you, to help sustain you, because God will make sure that you have food to eat. God will make sure that you are taken care of as long as you're working in the ministry of God. Activating the inner wisdom. So the inner wisdom is when those times when you have those thoughts and you're wondering, wait, should I do this or should I do that? Those different times are actually the inner wisdom that God gives you to help you to discern what's truly right for your life and what's truly not right for your life. There are certain things, even in the Bible, that literally, if you're on a certain path for God, it may not even be in the Bible that you can't do these things, but you may not be able to do the certain things because God may not want you to do them, because it may have an impact on to the path that you're meant to be on. You have to really trust in Him and trust in the feelings that you get whenever you're trying to do an activity. If you get feelings of maybe this isn't what I should be doing, then basically use that as a gentle nudge to try to reshape your life into something that you don't have to go through any part of the day wondering whether or not you should do this or not. Raising your hand in God's classroom. All right, it's imperative that when you have a question, then you actually raise your hand. Meaning basically you seek out God, you ask Him a question, and you try to, it's like you have to just wait on the answer, but you can try to research, and God works in beautifully mysterious ways to where if you choose to research a topic, He'll literally give you more enlightenment on whether or not this path is good or not, and basically by gaining more knowledge in the subject of whatever it is you were trying to look up, it'll actually lead you into having a discernment of whether or not this is something good for you or wrong for you. So it's good to look into the different things that you're interested in. See if they actually resonate with you. If they don't, then you leave them behind. If they do, then you add them to the nugget of treasures that God has helped you find that basically will eventually shape your life. All right, God's Conduit is up out of here.